MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish, just 3 for 14. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Number 10, Brian.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 the count now. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he pops it up. Corner into shallow left. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
In now, Colin Moran. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or...
Oh, and he misses it. Bell is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play, and yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Stepping in, Gregory Polanco, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Jamison Taillon gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
So we got him looking there. Anthony Rizzo is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And the pitch. Low for ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Frazier is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hey now,
Count 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls. No.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. High chopper to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Not shortstop. Nico Corner.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Striding into the box, Kevin Kramer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And there's ball 2 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Into the box now, Jamison Taillon, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Nunez.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. There's ball 4. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The center fielder, number 10.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Polanco. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
Batting it, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And that misses for ball 1. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. In there, no balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So we got him looking there. Josh Bell goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the stretch, drilled right back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First delivery to him on the way. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit hard to third. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the imposing power bat, Chris Bryant. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bryant, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find a feel for that thing moving forward.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lays off 1-0. Fouled off. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Standing in now, Jamison Taillon. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. It was a walk in his last trip. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 2-0. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he misses there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corner, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Little flare out to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, Jason.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Newman brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Adam Frazier. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. And the pitch.
2-1.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
On the ground to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
1 and 2.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Steven Souza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 21, Steven Souza.
And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-1 now to Steven Souza. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1-0 the count. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Third baseman.
Yes, he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ryan Tepera takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52.
So striding forward now, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Tepera, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 44.
So digging in now, Kevin Kramer. First pitch on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. A fly out and a single for him so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping up now, Nico Horner will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
The shortstop, Nico.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole, 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground at first. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.